Have you ever noticed how people casually say things like, just text your friends, or go hang out with your friends, as if everyone has a list ready to go? And you're sitting there thinking, what friends? Not in a dramatic way, not in a sad way, just honestly. In a world where everyone is connected all the time, some people feel disconnected most of the time, and no one really talks about that. We talk about heartbreak, breakups, toxic friendships, but we almost never talk about having no friends at all, because that conversation gets quiet very fast. For many people, friendship is just background noise, group chats buzzing, inside jokes, random late-night calls. But for others, silence is the default, and that silence can feel loud. Picture scrolling through social media on a Friday night, seeing everyone out laughing, posting blurry photos with captions like, "Best night ever," while you're at home deciding if cereal counts as dinner again. And slowly, a question starts forming in your mind. Is something wrong with me? The truth is, lacking friends doesn't automatically mean you're antisocial, awkward, or broken. Some people just don't click easily. Small talk feels exhausting. Forced conversations feel unnatural. Connections that seem effortless for others feel strangely out of reach. Over time, that experience changes you. You stop initiating. You stop expecting invitations, not because you don't want people, but because disappointment gets tiring. Psychology shows that loneliness doesn't just hurt emotionally. The brain reacts to social isolation almost like physical pain. That's why loneliness can feel sharp and heavy, even when nothing is visibly wrong. And when that feeling sticks around long enough, it begins to affect self-worth. You don't just feel alone. You feel unseen, unchosen. But here's the part most people don't talk about. Solitude doesn't only break people. Sometimes it builds them. People who spend long periods alone often become deeply self-aware. They understand their thoughts, their fears, their limits. They learn how to sit with themselves without distraction. They don't rely on constant validation because they've learned how to exist without it. They become independent in ways others never need to be. They learn how to grow without applause, how to move forward without encouragement, how to trust their own judgment. Yes, solitude can hurt, but it can also sharpen you. Some of the most creative thinkers and emotionally resilient people spent years feeling like outsiders, not because they rejected people, but because they needed space to understand life on their own terms. Having no friends doesn't mean you lack value. Sometimes it means you refuse shallow connections. Sometimes it means you have high standards. Sometimes it simply means you haven't found your people yet, or you're learning how to choose yourself first. And when someone like that finally connects, it's not casual, it's deep, it's intentional. So maybe the real question isn't what's wrong with people who have no friends. Maybe the real question is what kind of strength solitude creates. Because some people don't walk with crowds, they walk farther. If this made you think, subscribe. We explore ideas people usually avoid. Like the video. It helps more people find messages like this. And if you want meaningful conversations, join our community. Deep Mind Talks isn't just a channel, it's a mindset.